Hello my friends, James Kugadall here, coming at you with another video. We're talking crypto once again. Remember, my channel is based on fitness, finance, and faith. As a pastor of a non-denominational church, I like to talk about faith. I'm going to include that in my videos. As a registered nurse, I like to talk about fitness and health and well-being. And as realizing the importance of finances in our life, I like to discuss finances as well because I've had some struggles there, as I'm sure most of you had. And right now, in our day and age, there is a very exciting opportunity, albeit risky opportunity, regarding finance called cryptocurrency. And if you've seen the last few of my videos, you can see I'm a little bit invested in it. And I will tell you right now, I am not a financial advisor. I offer no financial advice, or I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to do it regarding your finances. This is my own opinion, and this is what I'm doing. I have taken a very small part of my portfolio, very tiny investment, and have just been testing a few coins just to try this thing out, just to say, you know what, if at the very end of the day, nothing really comes of it for me, at least I can say I took part in that. And I think there's huge potential in this. Some of the blockchain technology it's going to be groundbreaking and game-changing. But if you saw my other video, I mean, really, what matters at the end of the day is that you buy low and you sell high. Just like if you're buying a house or a rental property, you buy it low, you sell it high, all right? Or you hold it and you just earn your rent. So just like any investment, sometimes you want to play the long game, sometimes you want to play the short game. I believe for the most part in crypto, right now, the way it's being played, there's a few coins that you're going to hold for the long game. Bitcoin, of course, Ethereum, Lightcoin, Dash, Neo, Ripple, IOTA, Cardano. Saying that, however, there are some that you just want to grab $100 worth and see what happens, such as Tron, which I did. $100 turned into about $700 for me. I mean, there's certain coins where you just buy a small little piece, you get lucky because you've done a bit of research, you've done your own research, you followed the right people on Twitter and maybe Reddit, and you've looked at some white papers and you thought, hey, this isn't a bad deal. And you recognize, hey, the founder of this coin is making an announcement tomorrow. Maybe I should just buy a little chunk and see what happens. And like Justin Sun last week, made some announcements, and Tron took off. It went from half a penny up to 5 pennies today. So that's a pretty good return on investment. So I always want to show you guys how easy it is to trade on Bittrex. I want to buy some more NXT today. I have just 1.7 Litecoin left. I'm selling off my Litecoin right now, not out of fear. I just feel like Litecoin's probably going to drop a bit more. I want to take my profits out, and I've like 4x'd my profits on Litecoin for my investment. So I want to take those profits and I'll buy something that's going to pump. And right now, NXT's pumping. It's gone up quite nicely today, most likely due to the fact that the Ignis Drop is coming. There's going to be a snapshot later this week. And for every NXT you hold, you'll get 0.5 Ignis, which is currently trading above $1. And so that's a pretty nice chunk of free money. So if anyone's interested in NXT, or if you own any, Bittrex announced today that they are going to honor the snapshot. They are going to credit the Ignis on Bittrex. So I had downloaded the NXT wallet. I was getting all set up. That announcement came out today. I was like, sweet, I don't have to go through this anymore. And so it'll just get added to your account. It might be a bit slower, and there might be some hiccups, but at least that's official now. Bittrex will honor the Ignis snapshot, and that'll be nice. So let's just take a look here. Binance, Litecoin here. Let me move my screen here. So 315. I bought this around 90, so little, not quite 4 times, but if you remember, it wasn't that long ago. This went up to $400. And then this morning was Charlie Lee, the founder of Litecoin, decided to sell all his coins to be altruistic, so it couldn't be said that he was influencing Litecoin price. I find there's something fishy about that, especially with this huge pump on Bitcoin Cash that started yesterday. There's just some weird stuff happening in regards to manipulation here. So, you know, I just feel like I want to get out of Litecoin right now. I'll buy back if I still think it has massive potential, But right now, I just need to take a break from it. And I don't have a huge stack anyway, so what's the big deal? Why not buy a coin that's going to earn me a lot more ROI in the short term, and then maybe buy back into Lightcoin, or take that money and buy Ethereum or Dash or something else. So we're just looking at the 30-minute chart here. You can use Coinigy. You get a 30-day free trial if you really want to look at the charts a bit better. I'm still quite novice at reading charts. Looks like there was a bit of a flag here, right? And you know, this one is probably too small to think of a cup and handle. But usually when you see a pattern that's kind of similar to that, usually stretched out over a little more time, you may see something better happen, maybe a bigger pump. See here on the 1 hour chart, we're looking a little funny. And I'm not going to get into any technical analysis on candlesticks formation because I am far too novice to be doing that for you. I would recommend Sensei Kevlar. You can find him on YouTube. He has some really excellent training on how to trade properly. I've been checking out a few of his videos. As well as Altcoin Buzz. That guy's good. He's got some really good in-depth videos. He puts out like 3 videos a day. And I've really enjoyed his stuff. But anyways, here's Litecoin. 316 bucks. I've made quite a bit of money off of Litecoin. So let's just sell it. And to be honest, I'm just going to sell it for right now as fast as I can because I want to show you how to buy NXT. And so I just hope this doesn't double overnight. I feel pretty stupid. So you can choose down here, the ask here. This is how much here you can sell it for. And the bid. This is how much someone's willing to buy your Litecoin for. So here the cheapest bid right now is 0.01877300 Satoshi. So what you could do is you could try to sell it for a bit higher than that and just wait for that to come around. And you know, if you wait long enough, eventually, so long as the market's in your favor, it should go up. And at some point in time, as long as you're not being unreasonable and trying to go for like, you know, like what is it, 20 million Satoshis or 2 million Satoshis, right? Like you gotta go maybe 1.89 and you might hit it, but it might take a while. So sometimes if you want to move quick and get into something before it pops, you gotta just play the system and just sell for cheap, right? So sometimes you can even just hit your bid price here, and now you see, look, it showed up over here. If you want a guaranteed sell, you can just choose one of these numbers. And this is kind of where I like Binance a little bit, because Binance has this option. You can just hit market price, and that's kind of nice. And then you just hit sell, and it's a done deal. And then I can hit max, and this is going to give me 0.03 Bitcoin. And let's just see, 316.92. Here was the last price. 866.07. See how fast it changes there. Let's see, 1800. Okay, so what you can do, you can also go price, you can hit last. This changes it here. Or you can go to the bid, which will probably get you sold right away. Or you can go the ask, which will be this top ask here. But sometimes what you might want to do is just take the third ask down, because that means you're going to get a little bit more. You don't want to go way down the list here, because then you're probably asking a little too much. You're going to be waiting a while. Unless you don't care, you're ready to wait overnight, maybe a day or two, you can scroll down. But let's just quickly check the order book here. So here's our sell wall. Here's our buy wall. Right now we're getting a little more sells. And we can check down here on Bittrex. We got 95 Bitcoin worth being bought and 77 worth being sold. So what this tells me is that at some point there's some big sells happening down the road and some big buys. What I like to see when I look at that is a massive buy wall, usually when something's getting pumped. Excuse me. Like there's a coin today called Bitbean. Let's just take a quick look here. This thing. If this isn't a pump and dump, I don't know what is. Can I just show you this real quick? I was looking at the sell on this, and it was just obscene. I don't know what it started at today, probably less than a penny. But I had to laugh when I saw this. Like, this would be, like, this might even get pumped for a little while longer yet, but I was looking at these sells, and I was like, 821 Bitcoin in sells and 57 in buys. And I'm like, that as soon as that kicks in, I mean, this thing is just gonna disappear. So do your own research. I mean, maybe you know how to read that better than I do, but when I see that kind of sell orders coming in, 821 Bitcoin sells to 57 buys, just doesn't look promising to me personally. I'm not getting involved with that. And if I'm wrong, correct me. I definitely need to learn more, as you all know that I'm relatively new to this. Totally new, actually, to swing trading, day trading, but I am finding it interesting. But anyways, let's try to sell this. Let's just try to sell this right now. Let's go bid. Just want to check the price here. Yeah. And I'm going to go sell Lightcoin. This is where you confirm your quantity, you confirm your price, which is your subtotal, your commission that you're paying. I think they must make a fortune off these fees, right? And then we go confirm. And boom, sold right away, right? That's because I chose the bid price. Now, if I wanted to earn maybe a few extra bucks, a few extra Bitcoin actually, I could have chosen a number down here, made my own number. But right now, guys, I want to buy some NXT because I want some more of that Ignis. Now that Bittrex is going to honor the drop. So just search NXT up here. You want to be in the Bitcoin market. I also use Binance. They have some of the other low cap coins that have the potential to pump. That's where I found Tron. This one has THC coin. This one has cannabis coin. Some of those cannabis coins were pumping just because I think there's some major marijuana laws that are going to be changing in the next couple months in Canada. July, it's getting legal across Canada. California, I think it's being legalized soon. So earlier today, NXT was 89 cents, and I should have bought then, but I got busy this afternoon, had some running around to do. Personally, though, I think this is going to just keep going up. Why? Because of the Ignis drop that's happening, and after that announcement today that Bittrex is honoring it, I think we're going to see some movement. But look at this, guys. Let's look at how it shot up. Huge. Creeping up again. It might dip a bit, but if you remember EMC squared, because of the hard fork there, or I think it was a hard fork, but that thing just kept pumping, man. It pumped so hard before that thing dropped. So, huge gains. Let's just see what we're looking at here. So, buys are 174. Sells are 588. Order book. Yeah. Well, people are taking their profit, right? And then they'll probably buy back in once it drops. But for me, I'm just holding this because I want that Ignis. Holy moly. You can check here, like you can go back lots of pages, right, if you want to see if there's any really big big sells coming up. Was that 25 Bitcoin there? Let's see. See, there's a big one. That's a big sell, 25 Bitcoin. Any more? Okay, so anyways, that's how you can look at that. But let's go ahead and buy some. So let's take, well, let's see what the last price was. 8,115 Satoshis. And I think we can get a bit more than that already. So, obviously I don't want to pay more, but let's just try it at 8,150 because that's the bid. So I typed it in, but you can just go bid. Right? Then I'm going to hit max. It's going to give me 392. And it looks like we're pretty close, so I'm going to go buy NXT. And this should probably get filled pretty quick, I would imagine. Yeah, see how quick that was? There, now I don't have a ton of NXT, guys. I got about 1,400 now after that. Let's see. Yeah, 1,402. So, how much is that in Bitcoin? Let's just go last. 0.11 Bitcoin. So, I'm hoping this will continue to go up. Maybe I could earn a couple $100, but for sure, you're going to earn a few $100 at least when Ignis drops. So the caution I would have after that is that you sell your NXT probably right away after that drop, because the price is going to bottom out. So maybe I'll make another video how to set a stop loss. And so once that happens, I can just set the stop loss as soon as Ignis drops. NXT craps out, then you sell in your sleep. Alright guys, cheers.